What are you doing on the ground? You think so? In the food market? Is this Haven? Yeah. It's a laundromat over there. You know how we feel about those. You know what? How we feel. You know, yeah, I agree. I'm approaching the Haven. I approach the Haven hungry, tired, a little lonely, traumatized, and in pain. Appreciate it. Hi.
Yes, we do. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm all right. How about you?
Good.
What can I do for you?
New to the area. I came here once last year. I was backpacking. Broke down in Randolph. Locals didn't take kindly to me. Got in a bunch of fights. I don't do drugs, but they thought I did. They wanted to run me out. Still haven't found a job. Went up to Johnson. Walked like 70 miles. Stayed in Montpelier, Morrisville. I got jumped a few times. Came.
And what is it you need from us? What can we do for you?
I came here because they have this thing called People Ready. Have you heard of that?
People what?
People Ready.
No.
So it's essentially, it's an app on your phone. You sign up for it. Tons of places around the state have one shift. You can just go work a shift, no strings attached. You can get the money you need.
Oh, great. Yeah.
So I haven't tried it yet. I came here just to find a job. I'm trying to get phone service for my phone. That's the big issue. Is my phone service runs out. I don't know if you can help with that or what. Another thing, I don't have a tent.
Okay.
If you maybe had a tent,
Okay.
maybe some food to. I don't want to be.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, it's fine.
So if I just list off, okay.
That's what I want to know is what you need.
All
so number one for food, absolutely. So we have a market, and you'll go in and register, and there's a particular you're camping.
Yeah.
So you need there. We have a section for that. So it's specific food for that.
You guys changed a lot.
Oh yeah, I think everything's well. There's a lot more people that need help, so we have to keep growing our capacity.
Is my bike safe without a lock?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Do you have a lock?
Let me ask my colleague who knows more than me. So number one, so you have you met with anybody here? You said you came here last year.
I came here once.
Service coordinator.
I came here once last year. They gave me a backpack and some food, and it really helped.
Okay. So you didn't meet like a talk with anybody about what your needs are and things like that. Okay,
no.
so for further levels of service, any sort of like financial help, you need to be engaged with a service coordinator. There is no one at this moment on site doing that. She will be back. She's just not here right now. She's out until a little later this afternoon. That's Alex.
Howdy.
So we could try to set you up to meet with her. I need to check with Faith. Faith has much more of a understanding of. I'm the market person, so I deal with food, but I know a little enough to tell you. So I will just grab her right now. So I'm Casey. What was your name?
I'm Casey.
Oh, hi, Casey.
Casey O'Brien.
All right, Faith. Casey.
Hi, Faith.
So first of all, Casey has a bicycle outside an app. A bicycle?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have a lock.
And so wondering about the safety, I have to leave that to you. Okay. Also, he's going to get some food, but also is looking for a tent and needs some help with cell phone service. I was suggesting meeting with the service coordinator,
Yeah.
but she just knows so much more than I do about all
Okay,
this.
so first
I
things
know.
first.
Okay,
Are you gonna
yes.
are you gonna get food out of the food market?
Sure.
Just donating some.
Okay.
Oh,
So what we can do if you,
thank you so very much.
if you want, I
All
can
right,
show you where to
guys
put your
have a good-
bike
Thank you.
around the corner,
As
so
long
it's at least
yeah.
out of sight. Would
long
that
as
be
it's safe.
helpful?
As long as it's safe, or
I don't have a lock, so I don't have a lock. I
can't
can
like
give you.
leave it in the office.
Yeah, if that makes you more comfortable, we can do that. Yep, that's fine.
I'm sort of a professional homeless guy.
Well, I think it probably would be a good idea.
That crow's really mad.
To see if we could connect.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Let's roll it right in.
All right, nice to meet you, Casey.
Nice to meet you, Casey.
Right up against that wall.
This is the third community action program I've been to in Vermont, where
Yeah.
the worker's name is Casey.
Okay. Now, what we want to do is,
Mind if I leave the guitar in there too for now?
so I don't have a service coordinator who can meet with you right now.
Okay.
Do you have a phone? That was one of the
No
questions.
service.
No service? Okay. What's your phone number? That will run off Wi-Fi?
Yes.
So we do have a guest Wi-Fi network, so you're welcome to connect to that. Water.
Sure. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm in Randolph right now. Do you know where that is?
Yep, I do.
You know where the McDonald's is?
No, but.
The Whale's Tails?
Oh,
The
yeah,
big
yeah,
meat?
yeah. Okay.
So they don't like homeless people out there.
Yeah.
There are kids that are of color, haven't been able to get a job for a year out there.
Yeah.
It's just violent prejudice. But there's a lot of places in the woods that I can be out there by myself. So I built a semi cabin. If I could get more pallets, I could make it more official, and I could get kicked off at any time. But went to McDonald's to charge my phone. Somebody twisted both my brakes, so I went down that big hill and crashed probably 50 miles an hour. I got a bunch of hairline fractures. I'm on a lot of heavy pain meds, and I don't want to walk all the way back up from town. So I've been awake a couple days at the high school.
Yeah.
I seem out of it. I'm not on drugs.
Okay, you're just tired.
Yeah.
Sure. I get it. Well, why don't we do, let's see, in terms of what do you need immediately from us? You're looking for a tent?
I came here for a tent so
Okay.
that no matter what happens, I have a place.
Yeah, so I can do that. We can give you a
Okay.
tent. Let me get that. That's a good start.
I have both brainstorm. Tent, food. You're the third community action program I've been to this year where the worker's name is Casey.
Well, it's a popular name, but I think it's more popular for younger generations. I'm older, but.
I don't meet him.
Yes.
Is it a tent or a cot?
That's a tent.
Okay. Thank you. This will help a lot.
Okay.
I've been on the ground.
Yep. Okay.
I don't really need a sleeping bag.
Okay.
I don't need a blanket because I just have to wash them. They're moldy, but I can wash them
Okay.
at some
I
point.
do have a pad. Would that be helpful to have something underneath you, or are you okay right on the
I've
ground?
got it. It's just moldy from the storm because my tent, the door didn't work this winter,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
so I just walk around till I pass out, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah.
The thing, if you don't have a bike lock,
I don't have
okay.
one.
No, those things are expensive.
Yeah.
No tent. What about like USB-C chargers?
What, you need an extra?
No, that would help because I have portable batteries.
Okay, let me just see. Yes, we get it.
Okay.
here. I don't have one that I can give you. But let me ask around a little bit. Somebody else might have one.
I think the midday buses to get back to Randolph, that might be 12. I think I can be here for like an hour.
Okay, okay.
If you need any help with anything, I'm here too.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have enough people to save it.
That's okay. Do you, where are you catching? Is that the 89er?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you have to go to catch that?
I think it goes down to the economic services the hill, right?
It's at the bottom of the hill. Yeah, I don't know if it stops there. I can check that for you.
It does
The
stop there. I
schedule.
just don't know where I am.
Okay.
I was here once last year.
Yeah. Okay.
What about socks?
Yeah, I can do socks.
And then blanket. Don't need pillows. Don't need socks. I have tools.
Okay.
Charger.
I'm gonna work on the charger.
Phone service is really just the most important. And then
Yeah. What did you need for that? Like to get? You need minutes or something, or?
yeah, there's this thing called I think SafeLink, which is
Yeah.
free unlimited data. I haven't signed up for it yet. I have court tomorrow, which is a problem because I got trespassed from somewhere, and then we had a hurricane that went back
Yeah.
last year. So I need to have service. What I'm worried about.
Oh, I see. And when is that? It's tomorrow.
It's like $45. That's the problem.
To
I
get
Service.
to get service.
I walked around and asked a bunch of places if I could go in just today, and then we could pay me and figure it out later, and nobody said.
What about going to the library?
I don't know. I have to figure out what time and where I'm going to be.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have to go back to Randolph. My stuff is just sitting at the high school.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Okay.
Maybe I could try to get the high school Wi-Fi.
I guess that's where I'm going. Why don't you, if you want to, you can have a seat while I look for, I'm gonna look for a charger for you, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But, you know, I can at least be like, okay, I can just go on for this. I was just sent an email out to the volunteers. That we were averaging 79 calls a day. So it's going up, and it's just gonna keep going, so I think it's harder to, organize walks during the day and stuff like that. It's just less predictable. What you got?
Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Want to get some food today?
Hey,
Yeah.
onward.
Have you been here? Have you done this before?
No, I was here. I came here once last year before you had this all set up.
But they put you into the computer and all that?
Maybe.
Maybe. Let's see
I
what's
don't
your
know.
name. What's your name?
Casey O'Brien.
Casey. C-A-S-E-Y?
Yeah.
Hi, Michelle, how are you? I'm good. I'm good.
Is it O-B-R-I-E-N?
Okay, can you just a second, everything okay?
Yep.
All right, I will be right back. Let me just get it
Okay.
Questions, it's faithful,
This
please.
is
That-
not to keep.
Faithful.
It's just
No, that one is to keep.
Okay, thank you.
Faithless?
Okay.
Faithful, sir.
Do you need that? Or are you good if it fits in?
Oh,
If you'll let me take it, because this one's broken.
Yeah, sure. Take that.
Hey, Casey, I don't see you in the system, so I'll probably put you in again.
Okay.
Maybe last year you just kind of,
Yeah, I was on my way somewhere else and stopped it.
okay, no problem. You gotta fill out a little bit of paperwork here for us.
Okay.
Is it just you and your household? Okay. Just, do it the best you can down to your,
It's the 22nd.
22nd, I think it is. It's just you, Casey, right?
Yes.
You wanna get as much food as you can, what we call monthly food shelf? You know, what we have is once a month, you can get a lot of canned goods and meat and stuff like that. But every day, you can get fruit and vegetables and bread and stuff like that.
Let me
You have
let me
to.
see what you have because I have to go back to Randolph.
Okay, here's what, this is,
Okay.
yeah, keep working on that, then I'll. fill it out.
Romaine lettuce. Lemons. Nectarines. Yellow onions. Potatoes.
European. Oh, no, let me go ahead. Come on over.
Red radishes.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Okay, what you gonna do today?
I did.
A daily, and what's your first name?
And, I said, Frank,
Renee?
yep, ERGIN. For,
We have artisan,
Oh, for Fergie?
yeah,
mineral, thyme,
Oh, I see, that's what, I thought maybe it was Frank. Okay, and your last name?
Moran,
How do you spell that?
MORAN.
Got it. Alrighty, Fergie, how many in your household?
4.
4? You guys good in Vermont?
Vermont.
Anybody gluten free or vegan? Do you have a regular kitchen cooking?
and
want, okay?
All
I'll
right.
call your name in a minute.
Cool.
Just wait for them to call.
All right.
Hey, how you doing? Want to sign in?
Oh, yeah, I'm just waiting for my friend to get on their show.
Oh, I see, you're not shopping?
No.
Okay, all right.
Do you know what baking bananas are?
What kind?
You got baking bananas here. You know what that is?
Sure,
Carrie,
you'll find out.
Casey,
Yep.
There you go, Casey, well, you're soon gonna find out what's making it.
All right.
I have no idea.
My stuff is my stuff safe.
Yeah, it's
Safe.
okay. You'll be safe.
hi,
How you doing?
good. I'm Liz.
I'm Casey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okey doke. Let's get you a box
All right.
and some bags, okay?
Yeah.
You ever been here before?
Not here.
Okay, well, come on, let's get you some stuff.
I'm gonna a couple things. I've got an injury on my shoulder,
Okay,
and
I'll
I carry
put
the
it-
box. But if you had like a bag, I could take.
okay, let me work with that.
I have a long bus ride ahead of me.
Okay, all right, let's get
All right.
something that's better to carry then, okay?
Okay.
Hold on a minute.
Wow, 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 boom, boom. All right.
Are you all set?
Yeah, she's getting some.
Okay.
I just didn't know where to stand. Yeah,
All right, so what do you think about this? Like I want,
this should work.
is this good?
Yeah.
All right, but no box, right? No box,
No, I have too much. I have a guitar I gotta carry too.
okay. All right, well, if we need more bags, we can, and I'll get more, okay?
Okay.
All right. So we're going this way because you're monthly.
Yep. Am I able to do both,
Let me see.
monthly and daily? I'm only gonna be here probably once.
Yeah, you,
All right.
but if it, see, monthly encompasses daily,
Okay.
but daily doesn't encompass monthly.
I got
So that means you can have anything,
I
okay?
just like. I eat with my eyes. You know, I saw this pizza crust. I don't think.
Okay, well, first, let's
All right.
let's go
Yeah,
here,
yeah, yeah.
because we got a whole order thing.
You have chicken.
We got oranges, peaches, chicken, and tuna.
I just want just one.
Yeah, well, you can have two. Do you want chicken and tuna, or do you want two?
Two chicken.
Okay,
We get two different ones.
okay. Carrots, corn, peanut butter, jelly. We only got one jelly, take it.
Do you have more in the back?
No, we're having a thin day. Like a lot, I'm glad you came early. We're gonna run out of stuff today. Maybe we'll get another shipment in soon.
Yeah, I mean, someone else can have it.
Okay. All right. Soups, chicken noodle, vegetable soup. Nope. Spaghetti sauce. Spaghetti.
They go bad really quick.
Yeah.
But
But I keep it. Oh, but I'm all set. Thank you so much. Yeah.
and then macaroni and cheese, white chip. Let's see. Look at that.
You can have two.
I think it. Okay. Don't need rice.
Dog or cat?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm trying to get one.
Frozen blueberries, and this is all the meat. So you can get 2 pounds of meat altogether.
We got like a 3. What's this? Steak tip. Okay, that's just. It's not pre-cooked meals or anything.
We have some cooked. Well, we. No. Maybe.
Oh.
Is this cooked?
No, it's not. Doesn't look like it.
There's some people that make it whole thing. We have to wait a minute.
Somebody was going to do it. But anyways, this is like all this like meat to cook.
It's probably gonna go bad.
Okay.
You know, I'm outside. I don't have a cooler.
Okay. Then you don't probably.
Or I have a cooler. Don't have ice or anything.
Okay. Then no
Yeah.
rice, right?
No rice.
Okay.
It just takes too long to cook.
Okay.
I have a camping stove.
Okay. So you don't
Toilet
want-
paper.
Toilet paper's usually over here.
And that. Okay, and that's
This for
it's
like
not-
old people.
Yeah, it's not underwear or anything.
No.
What is this?
Cat
Cat
treats.
treats. Yeah, like
Okay.
razor,
Shampoo.
shampoo. No milk. If you have cheese,
Yeah, you have cheese. We have cream cheese and hard cheese.
you know what this would go good on?
Well, it's some kind of fancy cheese. They said like it's good to like grate and put on vegetables.
All right.
Lydia, what else can you do with this cheese? What's
It's good
Pasta.
for melting.
All right.
What's the name of it? Raclette? It's great for melting, you know,
Bless
like,
you.
if hypothetically one were to go to a fancy restaurant in like France or something and they have that big melted cheese and they like,
Okay.
you've seen that.
All right.
Cool, and they put it on potatoes.
Oh, they
Potatoes.
Yeah.
You can put it on anything, cheese.
All right, well, I
Right?
know.
No, I don't know either, so I'm just saying, I can't imagine it would be.
Yeah. I've never heard of it. It's really fancy.
No, it looks
cheese.
fancy.
Yeah. it is.
Thank you.
Eggs, milk,
Yeah, eggs.
yogurt.
Eggs for my fancy cheese.
Okay, yeah, you got fancy cheese. Mom will get big.
It's happy hands. You have large eggs. She's nice.
Okay. Yogurt.
No, I don't go bad,
Okay.
but
It's pretty big. Yeah.
I'll take some green onions.
Yep, green onions are good. Oh, we got these good cherries, lime cherries. Those are good. Okay, all right. If you're not a cherry man, I get it. Fresh blueberries, giant cake. Are you a sweets person?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
I get this. Like, not get that one.
Okay, we have a limited kitchen place. Come over here, okay?
What about this stuff?
We're gonna get there.
I haven't had like sweets in a while, so
Yeah, well, you will have a good sweet day then.
I mean, you got a bunch I want to look at to make sure I get the one I want, you know?
Sure.
If I have
I
options.
think you should, yeah. All right, so here's our limited kitchen plates, stuff that like doesn't go bad very easily.
Okay, beef ravioli.
We got little shelf milks.
I don't have a way to open these.
Little shelf milks. Those are good.
I'm okay for shelf milk.
Okay.
I'll take some Love Crunch. Seasoning. Chicken salad, I'm good on.
Water, granola bars. What is that?
Kombucha,
What's that?
coffee, instant cold brew coffee.
Okay.
Sounds like I'll throw up.
What, you wouldn't like that?
No,
Okay, well then don't get it.
there's no thing. Is it
No.
really like just one of everything?
Yeah, well, yeah, you can get it.
One or two juice boxes.
Yeah, just get a couple. I mean, it doesn't matter. This is for limited kitchen, so anybody who has a limited kitchen can get these.
Okay, can I get a water?
Yeah, get some waters. Get a couple waters.
Okay. I don't know what that is. Two.
All right. Good to go here?
Yeah.
All right. Come on out this way. Okay. All right. Get blueberries, do you like blueberries?
I'll take cherries.
You want the cherries?
No, I'll leave them.
No,
I'll leave them,
all
yeah.
right, I'm trying to push the fruit.
I know. I'm just worried that I won't have any, and then they'll go bad, and then someone that would have eaten them, I want to leave it for other people.
That's fair.
But vegetables, I do have a way to eat,
Okay,
and they
perfect.
last longer.
And we got lots of vegetables. Give me vegetables if you need. Let me get some bags here.
Okay.
Yeah, we can put the food in the bag.
All right. That's fennel.
How much?
You get as much as this as you will use. Because this goes bad.
I have a camping stove.
Yeah.
I have tons of these eggs now, and then I have a couple things of canned chicken,
All day.
but I could get more.
And I pull it up.
So I might as well stir fry all these.
Yeah.
Do you usually run out of these?
No, we do not run out of this stuff. And don't worry about taking a good amount because if we don't give it
We're
out.
gonna take these peppers.
Yeah, it's okay. We have more. It's okay.
Yeah, more. Okay.
Yeah.
It just goes on and
Okay.
on. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Yellow onion. That should be good.
No carrots. They're good to stir fry.
Nah.
Celery, no. Cabbage.
Like,
Started to get cucumbers, so when those are-
couple carrots.
No.
The
Yeah.
apples are almost in season.
Kale.
Baking banana. Banana for baking.
No, I have kale. I need lettuce.
Nah, it's okay. Okay, what will you give me out of these?
What?
What will you let me have out of these?
Well, I want you to have what you want.
And what is stuff in the box too?
That look good.
I'll take this, and then the cinnamon buns up here. And then,
Okay.
I don't know. Can I trade that Boston cream for this apple pie? Okay. And that's
Okay.
it's gourmet. This is what I'm looking for right here. The breads. They got some good choices.
You get 2 breads today, one sliced, one not sliced. Any brand you want.
What are the?
Those are garlic,
Do they-
bread, you like heated up, butter.
I take one sliced,
And you'll have to
one
put it in
not
the bag.
sliced. So like this. This ciabatta.
And now you can have a little baby bread too. That's our extra bread today.
Can I, instead of these roasted garlic pull aparts?
Okay, but do you already get 2 breads?
Then I'm good.
Okay, all right. And so that's an extra rack, anything off of there. They got like enchilada sauce. That's pretty good.
Oh, that's awesome. There's lots of dogs, but one dog is one dog is that.
I'm gonna have to get another, so like you need stuff with handles, right? Okay, let me go get another bag of handles. Are you from home resident?
Yeah.
Okay, and you have this stuff? Let me get another bag.
Mhm. No.
See what you're figure out how to pack this so that it's good. This isn't as easy as it looks, okay?
I appreciate you helping.
That's okay. Go like this. I don't know. Is it all right to carry it like that, you think?
Yeah, it'll be fine. As long as the eggs don't break.
Yeah, we gotta work on the egg
Alright.
situation. You think I should get another bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Robot stuff. I'm just tired. Okay.
It's not even here, they'll fall out while you're going. Okay, let's see if we can work it. So you're gonna get your stuff and then you're gonna catch a bus?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You sure you can carry all this?
I'll figure it out because there's a lot of good stuff. You know?
Okay.
Appreciate it. All right.
So I have to go get the cart back,
All right.
all right?
You mind if I take it to my backpack?
Yeah, if you take it to your backpack,
All
I'll
right.
take the cart back.
Oh, you're cheap.
I'll give it a once right there.
Okay, that's good. We
I'm
want
here to
to
pick up food for Ann Alfonso.
Her name is what?
ANNE. Alfonso, ALFONSO.
So you can repack here so that you're all organized?
I'll figure it out.
Okay, all right.
Which one has the eggs? This one?
She lives
Bread.
in Manhattan.
Yep, they're in the very bottom, and the only thing on top is the bread, so it's light, okay?
Okay, I
But
got
that
you.
means you gotta be careful with that, or you're gonna have egg fiesta,
Yeah.
okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
You have a good day.
Sure.
What's your name?
Melanie. A while ago, she put my name in there, so.
Okay, just like
It's a lot of noise.
All right, she hasn't been there in a while.
Just see the water.
Shoot Road.
Oh, we have her down for Lodging Lane.
It's too much noise. I don't like the way they look. Hey.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just tired. It's a very humbling experience. It was a very humbling experience. It's a transitional time. I got over this bad heartbreak, and it took me like 5 years, but it feels like this big weight lifted like I'm slowly recognizing more and more that a lot of my problems was the person I became in that relationship had never left me. And it wasn't me, it was like a weight, like a mask that I couldn't take off. And I didn't, at some point, I forgot that it was on. So it was like I was trying to think like I do and who I am, but it would like funnel through and I'd become that. Like having to sort of degrade and sacrifice myself in order to fit in to a relationship where the rules, you know, it was a, I hate to sound like a bitch, but it was a narcissistic relationship and I was the empath. And I honestly think it's a Gemini situation where there's two people and then the other person, I was the problem. It was like she was lying to my face and invested in tons of other people. But at the same time, she really loved me. And she was the only person I had in my life. Oh, fuck you. Remember, you're in a simulation, Casey. This looks like southern Vermont. This is what my hometown looks like. So I'm a lot closer to where my hometown is here. I'm only like 3 hours away now. Usually I'm like 6 hours by bus. Lots of crows out today. So I'm gonna have to figure out the bus schedule to get. I'm just letting my stuff charge right now. I'm taking a bit of a break. This has opened up new doors for me. Like I went to Lebanon and you know, Pete, I guarantee you I have the Gen Z stare. Like I'm probably looking at people like this. They probably assume I'm retarded. So, but once I get cleaned up, as long as I stay how I'm doing with being in the woods and resting, and nobody comes for my safety, and then I start to take life a little more serious now that I'm coming out of survival mode, I can see things going a lot better. It's just really unfortunate I got in the accident because I would be doing I'd really be exercising. So maybe I would have jumped in too far. You know what I'm saying? But it is a spiritual war. They're attacking my energy. And they're all doing it. And I think it's because they've all settled. So when you settle to something that's always trying to get in, it enmeshes itself.
Exactly. Fucking common courtesy, you know, especially in business.
I like money. Okay.
Okay.
She's on the phone.
So are you in?
Melanie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Melanie for Ian.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, when I first started working in Manhattan, I would take the ferry back and forth.
Right.
And that became short-lived because herding of cattle. And then I worked in the road trades after that.
You worked at the World Bank? But at the time, were you there?
My parents were up there.
Do you do all three of these together? Or one?
I have, they do it for me. They do it all, they pick,
Oh,
and I just load it up in the car.
so you must fill out,
Oh, yes, I do. I fill out one of those.
so all these things, okay,
I'm so sorry.
that's all right, all right.
Bear with, I
Okay,
busy talking to you.
yeah, sorry, so let's see here, okay, we gotta do this a little differently.
I'm sorry, yes. I
And
fill
no
out-
problem. Doesn't really- So you got three, you got a lot to fill out here.
Yes, it's, like I said, I've been
Okay,
doing it so long, it's
let me get you started here.
automatic.
You're the first New York accent I've seen off TV.
Yeah, and then I get tired and it even gets worse. It's horrible.
I don't know where you're from. Manhattan, born and raised.
Staten Island, right outside. of
Staten.
Manhattan,
Okay,
yeah.
Staten Island. You do, okay? I know the accent. My grandpa worked at Twin Towers too.
Oh, really?
He was 97th.
Oh my gosh.
I think he was like next door at a diner or something.
Right. Oh.
Did you have to go on the boats?
When it all happened, I went to a cousin's office on the east side. Because the ferries stopped running, they were only bringing in emergency services. So I was in the city till about 3:30, 4 o'clock before they started letting people take the ferry. Otherwise, I had to walk over the bridge to Brooklyn and over the Verrazano from Brooklyn to Staten Island, and that would have been, I would still be walking. It
It's terrifying then. To me,
was an interesting day.
you weren't in it.
I was.
You were
I was on the 64th.
60, but it just fell.
Excuse me, can I just quick question, what color car?
Silver,
Silver,
GMC. Okay.
okay.
Mine was the second one to get hit, so we didn't have time to get out. Mine was the first one to fall, so we would stand and watch.
Here you can start with.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, what is-
Let's do a pen.
Sure.
Hello.
Hi, Casey.
Howdy.
I'm just explaining to Taylor, I'm gonna be away from the desk for a minute. I was just explaining to Taylor that your bicycle and your guitar are in that office. So when you said you were gonna be heading out.
I have to catch
to catch
the
bus.
Randolph bus. I don't know what time that is.
Oh, okay, we can look that up for you.
Okay,
But just so you know that that's where stuff is.
cool.
Hi.
Hi, we're looking to trade in food shop.
Sure, you can go right through that open door there and Andy's at the desk and he'll check you. Let's see, the 89.
Bathroom?
Yeah, right down
Down
the
the
hall.
hall.
Cool. This is the nicest smelling room I've been in a long time. That's what I look like. It's your boy. Stinky doo doo 47. There are girls here. There are girls here. Girls. And they're cool. But I'm retarded. I'm a homeless retard. Hey. Who wants to go home with the homeless guy? You can drop me off anywhere. Okay. That really hurts. Hurts really bad. Life is hard. They don't tell you that your mind goes away when you get older. They don't tell you that when you get older, you realize more about empathy, and that puts you in a position where narcissists will try to take advantage of you. And you get wrapped into a game where they eat your spiritual energy. And that doesn't mean that you're like, you feel good and then it's gone. That means it takes a part of who you are. There are so many pathetic people that stop it. That's all they do. Their whole day from when they wake up to when they go to bed. So we're just targets for them. People do it to me all day. To the point I don't even think it's real. Like, I don't think what's outside my eyes is real. I'm down here trying to find work. Couldn't really find any work. I gotta figure out my hair somehow. Konnichiwa, faggot-san. I like pretending that I'm disabled. Howdy. I'm done. Just washing it.
Running an amazing concoction. That the just like wet all around it. So you can put the clothes for cleaning on it and call them. Okay. I'm about to go to a meeting.
You need me
too.
for-
Where is the clothes for
Okay.
cleaning?
Yeah, you saw me jump. I was like, you need me for something.
So it looks like this is the one, it's at 11:40 for the state office, this one.
What do you do, text?
And that's at the bottom of the hill.
Yep.
Okay.
Bottom of the hill, right? Yeah, the Prospect Street, just how you're talking about.
Okay.
Economic services, yeah.
Do you have the green schedule for your bus?
Oh,
For the one that comes here?
yeah. Let's see.
You guys are very nice.
It's possible. Let's see. So it's the Saunders Avenue stop,
Okay.
1109.
I think we just missed it.
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
11:09 right now.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if it's going by or not. Can you ride your bike down?
Check out all the stuff I got. And
Let's see, you might be able to catch. I'm gonna check one thing.
Might be able to call them and
It looks, they say that it stops at the Haven at 11:34.
oh,
So I'm guessing that's across the street, but we could call them and find out.
Is there a number on there?
Yeah, right here.
this is Haven, right?
It is the Haven, but it's like, what stop do they use?
Yeah.
Do they use the southbound advanced transit stop or the northbound Haven stop? Either way, you probably want to pack up your stuff, Casey.
Yeah. Affirmative.
So hold on just one second. This is all the same
Okay.
order, all the same person? But you want them to increase it. So
Right, there are 3 different families and 3 different.
Okay, so you are gonna wanna shop them differently, but it's all for this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All right.
have you done first?
That's
order
nice.
before? You wanna
New
look
socks.
through and I'll walk them with you guys and show you
I'm still waiting for you.
That's nice.
for the.
Steven, you are all set.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right, so it's all on you.
I like that. Click on it, doc, and I have to get
So
it.
she has this page, she'll be in the car, okay, you'll beat her to let her know that her order's ready, she'll make herself known to you. Please make yourself known. And you will
You really can't miss it.
That
bring
sounds
the
interesting.
groceries out
Yourself
to
in
the
a-
car, okay, and at least it sounds like that's what you want.
And then I throw them in.
Can we get another curbside slip?
Okay, she's gonna photocopy, so she doesn't.
Oh,
need to-
sure, wow.
Yeah, right. Are you the woman supposed to do that? Okay.
Do we have any curbside slips up here? We're not having a meeting.
Sorry.
Who's next?
It's Steven. Steven,
Yes, ma'am.
you should have told me it's curbside.
How you doing?
Oh, I didn't, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't
It's
say it
supposed
was-
to be curbside.
Oh, you want to be curbside?
Yes, if that's okay.
Or do you wanna go south?
Is that the one that was still got there?
No, he did do the paperwork. He didn't tell me it was supposed to be curbside.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
I'm not sure if let me go, I'm gonna print out the curbside.
Thank you.
That's my maiden
The
name.
reason I know about him is he's my neighbor in Florida.
I'm a rookie, what can I say? That's why I asked. I've been, it's okay. My bad. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's out hours.
Okay, that's a couple of times ago, but yeah. You know, I am but I am not. I don't.
Boy,
So must be transported all to
yeah, maybe.
Okay. You're gonna wanna be on the other side of the street. You can point out where you're going. The driver knows that he's gonna have to be picking somebody up there.
They have a cop show going on.
Um,
I've seen one video, this woman just won't get off the bus because the guy was mean to her. She's like, I want to stay here so I can talk to his manager. He rips her out of the bus, throws her on the ground, beats her head into shape, and grabs her boot as a handle to slam her head until she's knocked
Yeah, I
unconscious.
need to hear about it.
And then they put it online, and hundreds of thousands of people are loving it. They're trying to take the money from the homeless shelter and give it to the cops now. And they're just like, friends of mine are dead, and my brother's dead. He fell and froze to death, and the whole town drove by him and took pictures like stupid junkie. He was just 22 at this age.
Okay.
What a pleasant experience this has been, you know?
I'm glad you had a pleasant experience. So yeah, if you want to figure out how you're gonna carry that, and then I'll point you where you're going.
All right.
Jeffrey? Okay. Want your bike too? All right.
Have a good day.
reason I came here was for a tent and phone service, and they did not give me the phone service, but I got a tent. What am I doing? It's the county fair. I don't remember where I put my phone. There it is. Is anybody here? Yeah, what up? The Matrix. I just want to say, let me say something. This YouTube channel, I put no effort in. Which means when you see my videos, I'm barely putting any thought into what I say at all. I am spewing as I walk. But I don't lie. So it's gonna be something I'm gonna have to deal with. People are gonna find my channel, man. Especially if I hit 1,000 subscribers. The whole part I liked about it is that it's cool that I did it this way. Because I am my bike and my food. I don't know what he's trying to steal, but he's trying to steal something. He's really trying to get it. I can see him. He's like hunting it like a... like a zombie. Let me get my mace out of my bag. Something scared him off. Mace is going in my pocket for today. I don't know what he thought was going on. Thank you to the donations. Which I don't. It's just Heather. Which is weird because 2 people in there were named Heather today. I'm really sunburned. A sip of brandy when your soul is bare and need to share your heart. I just played along that I was a retard because they started treating me like I was a retard. I liked how it felt that that girl cared about me like I was retarded. It felt nice. She thought that I was a fucking retard, so she was very nice to me. And that felt really good. Oh shit, bad bitch alert. Bad bitch, 11 o'clock. That was the best butt I've seen in a long time. And she just walked into that blue building. Big booty blue building. I want to kill myself. Look at how bad my sunburn is. I stayed out for a whole day. It's a brand new soul day. What did I get for snacks? I got a donut. Yeah. I'd move my stuff.
Oh, no, you're fine.
You got me at a bad time. I'm eating my donut, or I'd move
No,
it.
you're good.
All right.
Can you at least wait back to me?
Yeah, hi.
Thank you, God.
Sorry. I've been awake a couple days.
What's that?
I'm on a lot of pain meds for an accident, and I've been awake. So I'm like, if I was looking at you, I was like over here somewhere thinking.
Shit, what happened?
Somebody twisted the brakes off the bike. So when you do it, nothing. I fixed it, but I'm in Randolph, Vermont. There's a McDonald's in this huge hill. I didn't check the brakes until halfway, so I had to go all the way down. I tried to get into a field, and I flipped over the bike and have a bunch of hairline fractures.
Get that. Druggie runs your bike?
No, they think I'm a druggie. Those are regular people that they see my hair, and they think that I'm a druggie, so they do it. They won't hire me anywhere.
Really?
So yeah, it's been bad, but I have a nice cabin a mile into the woods up there,
Oh, shit.
so I don't want to give that up, you know. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't really like these donuts. If you want them, I don't like these donuts.
Oh, no, it's fine. Thank you. You're not really either.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a nice bike, though.
Thank you. It's not bad. Are you guys from here?
Yeah.
You like it?
Oh, not really.
White River's horrible.
Why?
Or as soon as I get money.
And go where?
What's that?
Where do you think?
Anywhere out of New England.
Yeah.
Sick of this fucking place. Because we've seen juggies.
Yeah.
This place is fucking horrible.
I'm from Brattleboro.
Yeah? How's it there?
They say it's gotten worse. I think they're over exaggerating. Like, it makes the news all the time. Nothing compared to Burlington.
Oh, yeah.
Burlington's bad.
Burlington, Hillier, White
Montpelier's not bad.
River. In certain places it is.
Scary Berry, yeah. And then, like, by the bus station.
Last time I was up in Montpelier, like when you go through like downtown Montpelier, where all like the signs, like, all the buildings are and stuff.
Yeah.
There was someone that was literally there's like those poles that have like the cars and stuff on them, like
Yeah.
and animals. There's literally someone fat leaning over the monkey one like this.
Dude, I gotta wave back. I got two people to wave back at me. Yeah.
That wasn't a wave, that was a thumbs up.
Yeah.
She was not interacting with you. I need to take this fucking damn job.
All right. Nope. Got pepper spray.
Pepper spray?
Yeah.
I don't blame you on that one.
Here,
Dude, when you were walking up, what the fuck happened to your leg?
I got an infection. I gotta go to the hospital.
Goddamn. Gross.
Jesus Christ, Jacob.
It's like a swindle.
I really hope they don't have to take the
Okay.
one of those e-scooters for the rest of your life.
You're gonna be on a Walmart scooter.
That would be the life.
Yeah. 11:30.
Put it
Booze.
back. I will work this back.
Booze.
Hold on. Let me smell.
The children.
Put it back. Ew. Jacob! Edward!
How much was in it?
Quite a bit.
Did you when you guys got up here? Did you see the guy on the bike across the street?
No.
There was a guy standing right there with his head like this, just staring at me. Like, I didn't know if he was mad at I didn't know if he was mad at me or if he was trying to get in. That might have been his stash.
Oh, might have
Because
been.
they check him at the homeless shelter. I don't know. Is that it?
It's stranger.
I don't care if someone stuck their dick in it. That was alcohol.
Oh my lord.
As a matter of fact, can I get a hit off your vape?
Yeah, I got you.
Is it just nicotine?
Oh, yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
How you doing? Good day for you.
Bountiful harvest. But came for a job. Didn't really have anything. I already forgot it. Might be Person Ready or something.
Right?
It's like an app on your phone. I guess there's a bunch of places that will just let me go in for a shift.
Wow.
and then I can just and then I can just leave, get paid that day.
Right. The only hard part about it is I know the last minute.
Yep. That nicotine. Have you had the nicotine vapes that the kids are doing?
The nicotine vapes now.
They're strong.
I heard those are actually worse for me than smoking.
I don't know. The hit was smooth. I can see why people like it, but the anxiety, much worse than a cigarette.
Wow. They said evidently it's worse for you. I don't know how, but supposedly it's worse for you doing the vape than it is smoking.
Yeah, it's the chemicals.
Well, I had a short weekend.
What'd you do?
I turned around Saturday morning. I got up at 5:30, went to go for a run.
Nice.
I looked at the temperature out in my shed was 44 degrees. So like, damn. So I was getting my stuff together and I grabbed a pair of leather chaps out. I said, well, do I really want to put chaps on? Then I'd have to be stopping someplace, take them off along the way.
Mm-hmm.
More stuff to carry.
Yep.
So then I took off, not wearing the chaps, wearing leather and stuff, and I had a long sleeve shirt, but it wasn't a heavy shirt. I turned around and went from Braintree out to Randolph, turned back around and got a hooded sweatshirt to put underneath the leather. And I never stopped until I got over to Fort Ann, New York, headed on 149 going across to Lake George. So I took the leather off there. The sun was out. It was pretty foggy earlier too. So I took the leather off there and I was wearing a long shirt and just a vest. Rode out through and like, yeah, I figured I'd let my gas gauge get down a little bit, just see what it'll actually get. Every time I got down where it was touching red, starting into the red, telling me I was just getting low on gas.
Yep.
I was only putting in like 2.7, 2.9 gallons of gas. It's like, wow. So that didn't seem quite right. See, I was supposed to have a 5-gallon tank. So I rode it where I got down to like one little click before being right to empty. And I filled it up and I still had a gallon of gas up. So I put more gallons into it. From my place to my parents' house was 4 gallons, 200 miles. And then get out there and they're talking about flash flood warnings in upstate New York.
Yeah.
And then northern Vermont and everything else had flood warnings. So I ended up waking up like 5:15 Sunday morning and decided I'd load up the bike and head back before I got caught in the rain. So it seemed like a short weekend.
You ever crashed on the bike?
Oh, a few times. The worst one was a tree at 150.
Yeah.
That was kind of like the worst.
Any permanent damage from it?
Permanent damage? I actually had broke a foot and it broke a hand. All at the same time.
Yep.
And never got a cast. Military hospital. Figure that one out, huh? Well, they came in the room. 2 doctors came in 2 days later. And then they ended up calling 3 more doctors. So I had 5 doctors in there looking at me. And the first 3 doctors told them that they had to take my 2 fingers off. Take these 2 fingers right there. So I looked at him and said, don't I have a choice in this? I said, then I actually threw something else in there, which they probably didn't want to hear. I said, probably because of the negligence here. If you were to take my fingers off, I'd get paid the rest of my life. They didn't like that response I got. So I was saying my point to them. You know, speaking my mind and saying my point. If they take off my fingers because they're negligence, I'll get paid the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And so they did give me, got down to the 2 doctors, and I did have one other choice. That was wrapping my fingers up with gauze.
Yeah.
For like 3 more days. And the first day, the male nurse that supposedly had me all cleaned up was the one that was there. And the first day that they said that this could be done, he ripped that gauze off my fingers. There was no salve or anything on it, so the skin would just adhere to the gauze, and he just ripped it out and pulled it out, and that took the infection out. So what it was gangrene was setting into my fingers. Which meant I was, you know, if it set into it, I was going to lose the fingers.
Yeah. Does that mean they, like, I thought gangrene went away when you just wash it.
No, it was just the infection of the skin.
Yeah.
And because there's like poison in my system because the fingers still having all that stuff into it.
Yeah, it was
They turned around and said they had to cut them off.
It was inside, right?
So it was inside. Yeah. So what they had to do was pull all the stuff out, which instead of taking the fingers, they just let the skin adhere to the gauze, and then the first day that same male nurse freaking yanked it off my fingers, and I just about went through the ceiling. I said from here on out, I'm ripping it off my own fingers. Do it a little bit at a time, and I'll be prepared for it then. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Where he just did it all at once, it's like I was ready to go through the roof. But it was my fingers, and I wanted to keep them. I told him I grew accustomed to them. I had them for 18 years at that point, and I wanted to keep them a little longer.
Yeah. Does it still hurt?
What's that?
The hand you broke.
It doesn't bother me. I had too many other broken bones since then. 89, I broke my ankle at Bombardier where I was building the train, so I got pins in that where I popped the ankle out 3/8 of an inch.
Damn.
And that bothered me for 5-6 years. The humidity bothers me a little bit, and the cold. And then when I broke my neck, I forgot all about my ankle. The ankle that was bothering me all the time didn't bother me then. Too many more ailments, right?
Yeah.
So they'd give me a hard time getting on an airplane with all the metal I got in me.
Yeah.
Pins in my ankle. I've gone in with sneakers to, let's say, a courthouse.
Yeah.
And their metal detectors are going off like crazy. My neck, my ankle. So at one point I had steel toes on. They scanned my leg because I was at a nuclear power plant making a delivery with a truck.
Yep.
And so you go underneath, they got like a graded wood, a road.
Yeah.
They go through a building, it's all cameras. First of all, they check out the inside of the truck, see everything that's in there, look for all your paperwork. And then they go have you drive over this It's like a graded bridge that actually goes through a building, and there's a bunch of guards and stuff standing all underneath it. You know what the purpose to that is, don't you? Making sure you're not bringing bombs and stuff like that into a nuclear facility.
Yeah.
And then before you do that, you gotta show them all your paperwork and your licenses right at the front desk. And then they put you through a metal detector. Then you gotta take your shoes there out to the metal, go to the metal detector. And then when you're still beating, you're wondering why you're still beating them all. I pulled my sock down part way and said, see the scars? They got pins. As far as the scar on my neck, you can see that, that's all wired up. I broke my neck in 99.
Not the tree.
What's that?
Not the tree. Something else.
Not a tree. I broke my neck.
Yeah. What happened?
That was actually in a truck.
Yeah.
During the winter.
Dude. You slipped. I've come close.
And not a tractor trailer, but a regular pickup truck.
Yeah. 99. Just too far on a turn?
What's that?
You just turned too fast, or?
Well, no, it was during the winter. There was gravel and ice on the road.
Yeah.
And I was actually tired as hell. I was dozing off at the wheel.
Yeah.
And right on the right-hand side of me was railroad tracks. And I guess I was dozing off and the horn hit its whistle.
Yeah.
And you got a headlight on this side, big coming towards you. So I kind of panicked.
Yeah.
And went to the left, nothing there except trees. And rolled the pickup truck 6 times.
Damn.
I got a ticket for it though. You know what the ticket was?
Reckless driving?
No, not being buckled.
Oh, damn.
Not being buckled. You know why? The seat belt broke right through the floor. It only had the lap belt, so it broke right through the floor. And it was still buckled, but I came out of the truck and the only thing that told me it saved me was I wasn't in the truck. You know why?
Why?
The motor and
you-
transmission ended up in the truck
Damn.
where I would have been sitting. So if they were in the truck, they'd have been on me, I wouldn't be here to talk about it. So you understand where I'm going. They gave me a ticket for not being buckled, but the buckle was broken. Does that make sense?
Yeah. They just kick him in while he's down, man.
So I was happy
Punish
to
him.
take that ticket for not being buckled.
Yeah. Did you bring it to court?
Oh, I didn't even go to court. I had a lawyer.
Nice. I can't find a good lawyer.
Well, that wasn't here.
Yeah.
There's Ozzy for us. I had tickets to see him 3 different times. Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Canceled all 3 times. All 3 times it was Black and Blue, which was down the scope in Norfolk, Virginia. And all 3 times I had tickets. He canceled all 3 times. Ozzy did.
What year?
This was in 79 and 80.
So he was like 80.
That's when he was biting the heads off of rats and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
But was he like 40 years old?
1980, so that was a couple of years ago.
That was about 45 inches.
Yeah.
So he's probably, isn't he like 90,
No, he's got to be in his 70s.
70? That's not bad. So he was like 25. I don't know if that is right, man.
I don't know how old he was. He played with, he was Black and Blue. That was before he went on his own. It was Black Sabbath and Blue Oyster Cult was playing.
Now that we have the internet, artists are not canceling their shows.
What's that?
Now that we have the internet, artists nowadays cannot cancel their shows.
Really?
The whole internet goes in a frenzy, and it's like a wildfire. It's just like all this different noise on the internet, all these different opinions and anger, and
Right?
so quickly it becomes like boycotting the artist, or like public opinion matters so much more
Right?
because it's so easily scrutinized.
Well, a lot of them have so much money they don't really care.
True. That's true.
They'll constantly do live shows or whatever. And then, like you said, if people get pissed off, it's like, whatever. Well, this is going to be the last one I did there anyway. Whatever it was.
Yeah.
Because Steven Tyler canceled a lot of concerts. Evidently, he did something with his vocal cords. And so he had a bunch of concerts lined up. He canceled them all for a while there.
Yeah. Who would? I don't remember. Is Steven Tyler AC/DC?
No, Steven Tyler is in Aerosmith.
Aerosmith. Alright. Yeah.
That was Angus Young that's in AC/DC.
Yeah. I met Cheap Trick once.
Oh, wow.
I was 14 and I worked at the Hermitage Club in Wilmington at Haystack Mountain, and I was 14, but I was pulling doubles.
Right?
A lot of times, like the older guys would quit, like not quit, but like not work. So they would throw me because I was young in the dish pit by myself. My friend had given me some acid. I still had a little bit left. I did it the day before, so I went into work after not sleeping. So I was kind of recovering from it. I was still kind of out of it.
Right?
I saw everybody leave and go out onto the floor, so I went out to see. And there was a band playing.
Right?
The guitars I didn't realize I was standing like in an empty spot just off to the left. And everybody was crowded around the stage and I was just standing there. So they kept trying to throw a pick at me and I kept missing and not being able to find it.
Yeah.
And then just regular, like rich people would come up and just take the pick from me.
Wow.
So they threw like 4 or 5 and I kept missing. Walked back in, did the dish stuff. I fell face first into the grease trap.
Yeah.
Like I emptied it into the mop bucket and then slipped. So I'm taking the grease trap down to the loading dock to dump it off the side. And then I turn around and there's just a bunch of old dudes with the tassels and all the get up. And they walked by me and smiled. I kind of felt like we were on the same drug. Smoked a cigarette, went home, didn't realize until the day after that I was like, man, I just hung out with Cheap Trick.
Wow.
I just didn't.
Well, you weren't live at the boot camp.
Yeah, I wasn't all there. Yeah.
I had tickets years ago to see Back Material Overdrive.
I never heard them.
Never heard of them, right? They're
Yeah.
back in the 70s.
No, I haven't.
They're out of Canada. And then I talked to one of the other guys
Yeah.
that I worked with at Bombardier. and he was talking about the bass player was going around wearing the psychedelic shirt, you know, the tie-dye shirts,
Yeah.
walking around in the crowd before the concert.
That's cool. I like when they do that.
Of course, this is the story the guy's telling me.
Yeah.
Because I had tickets, he said he had tickets, he was telling me where he had tickets. And it was at a fairground, so he had tickets. So it's kind of like all open up, not into a concert hall. And he says, this dude was walking around with a tie-dye shirt, walking around the crowd to see if anybody was looking for anything. And he goes, and I bought some acid from the guy. He says, then later during the concert, he says, that same guy with the tie-dye shirt was on stage. I mean, yeah, maybe you were just tripping and didn't really know.
Yeah.
You know, the thoughts that go through your mind.
Yeah.
Could have been all in his mind, who knows? But he was trying to say it was a bass player that was selling blotter acid at concerts like that. All right, whatever.
That's crazy.
But to me, I would find that hard to believe. Because the person that was doing that and got busted, what are they going to do? Cancel the show because it's road right now. And they're probably across the swamp area. And another way you could get into Utica. People have had accidents in that swamp area. And when they've gone to rescue people in their cars, all they keep pulling out is bodies. Bodies and bones.
I'm surprised there's not more in Vermont. I'm surprised there's not more killings in Vermont.
Well, it's rural, so it's, you don't hear about it as much.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, like, I know you hear about Fern Feather up in Morrisville.
What's that?
It's a girl named Fern Feather.
Yeah.
Did you know her when she was here?
She was around this area, I think.
Yeah. People know her around here. She's from my hometown.
She had like purple hair, didn't she?
So, colored hair.
So it was a guy that was dressed up and he had purple hair, earrings, and everything else.
Yeah, in Brattleboro, that's pretty normal.
Right.
Like that.
And I had actually seen the guy. He got on the bus a couple times and got off down by the VA. So I had actually seen the guy. I mean, he never caused a problem.
Yeah, I think I knew him too. You know about what happened?
Somebody else killed him.
Yeah, they offered him a ride somewhere and then killed him, mutilated him, dumped him in a ditch. When they got arrested, the cop was coaching him on how to get away with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the cop, because of that, it messed up the arrest so that he got to walk free.
Oh, that guy walked free because the cop was helping him how to get away with it.
Yeah. And
trying to do like self-defense stuff.
Yeah.
Like he was protecting himself.
Yeah, telling him what to say.
Wow.
So
that cop should have been fired.
Those cops have jumped me in the woods before.
The same cops?
Yeah, like a year. So Fern Feather happened, then I was there last fall after I left Randolph last June. Lived in Northfield, lived in Montpelier, lived in Waterbury, lived in Morrisville. When I went to Morrisville, they call it soliciting a trespass, which is like I get permission to be at a place. They either write the trespass without their permission, so like they don't even call and they trespass me because they don't want me in town.
Wow.
So it's like I had permission to be at a bank. Cop showed up, demanded my ID for no reason. I said, hey, you don't know who I am. I don't need, like, it's nothing on you. I'm not trying to be difficult, but just like, leave me alone. I'm not doing anything wrong. I do have permission to be here at night. I charge my phone. She will literally be here in an hour and a half. If when you get done with your patrolling, you want to come back and we can talk to her together. But instead, he took off, like he peeled out of the thing fast, and then he came back.
Probably with help, backup.
No, just with a trespass.
Oh wow.
So I don't know. He called somebody that wasn't the person that gave me permission. So he like superseded, even though
So did you have the person's name that gave you the information?
Yeah, and she would have been there in an hour. She said.
And did you talk to her after the fact?
No, I couldn't because I was trespassed.
No, I didn't know if you could have talked to her, let's say, on your phone.
I think the problem is I needed service. I might not have been able to call her, and also I was just stressed. I should have gotten like a, if I
A written.
Yeah, like a written thing that said that I gave him permission and he
You
didn't
come
care.
by and charge their phone.
Yeah. I should probably do that. I've been trying to get in contact
I'm just
since.
being honest. I'm trying to give you thoughts on these
Yeah.
things.
But that turned into they showed up in the woods one day and said I missed court. They didn't know who I was, so they were trying really hard to scare me out of the tent.
Oh, up here on the hill?
No, in Morrisville.
Okay.
So I said like, hey, I don't like the way you're talking to me. I don't feel safe. I don't like the way that you came up silently and tried to scare me. They said they wanted me to leave the premises of like the public trail that was on.
Right.
So I said like, hey, I know you're gonna, if that's the case, you're gonna go around and talk to a bunch of other people, right? So go to all the other homeless people, give me a chance to get my things and leave, and then when you come back,
Oh,
and
God.
I'm still here, you can bother me. But I don't like the way you're talking to me. I think you guys have something going on. I don't feel safe. They were like, yeah. There was a bunch of weird stuff they did, like lying about why they were there.
Right.
Like stomping at me, like near the tent.
Yeah.
Kind of barking their words at me. Like they didn't seem that mentally sound. It seemed like there was something going on I didn't understand. So then they hid behind a tree to wait to look to see if it was me. Then I didn't open the tent. They
Oh, they're hauling us right outside the tent, so you're talking through the tent.
Yeah. So they were trying to ID me to arrest me because I missed court. So instead, they didn't know who I was. It was a hunch. I could have been anyone. They opened the tent, maced me, emptied the whole can. It was in my eyes, my nose, my mouth, and my ear. They dragged me out by my legs, and I cut the back of my head open on the pallet that my tent was resting on. They put me in a painful wrist lock for no reason. Like he just like started hurting my wrist, and I wasn't resisting. Then I couldn't breathe. I couldn't see. I couldn't hear anything. Like all my senses got cut off. So I'm screaming like Helen Keller, basically, trying to get them to get the water from in my tent so I can pour it into.
Your eyes.
Yeah, pour it. No, not my eyes, my lungs. I couldn't breathe. They poured it in. They did my whole face. Like he missed. And it like got it on my eyes, nose, and in my mouth. So I'm trying to get it out. And they're like joking about accidentally putting grape soda in my eyes. They wouldn't tell me if they called an ambulance. And like they had to carry me out of the woods. I was in there pretty deep. And then right when they're loading me onto the ambulance, one cop is putting me onto the ambulance. The other cop yanks my arm backwards. And he had put me in that wrist lock. So it felt like he was trying to break my wrist. He like pulled it at this angle that really hurt.
Right.
I said, fuck you. I spit, but I didn't spit on him.
You couldn't see him, right?
I mean, I knew enough that I knew where.
Right.
He told everyone that I spit in his face, and he piled drugs inside of the ambulance at full force and started choking me. And then his police report said that the guy that was on the ambulance with me, like the nurse that was in the ambulance,
right?
He said that nurse was outside of the ambulance and tending to his wounds in his face.
Oh, that you
Yeah, that I really.
sent it to the cops. Wounds in his face because you spit on him.
Yeah, then in the police report, he said that I didn't spit in his face. I spit all over his clothes. So they tried to charge me for a whole new set of equipment, like $300, $400 worth of stuff. Then, and they're still trying to charge me for $400 for ruining his equipment with my spit that I don't think hit him. And then he came back a week later. Well, other than that, they trespassed me from the police station. So they tried to trespass me, so I couldn't fill out a request for the body cam footage.
Right.
Then, when they found out I was looking into legal action to like sue them and file complaints and do FOIA, they showed up with mental health worker. And they said that if I didn't answer what day of the week it was, they were gonna do what they did to me last time. So if I couldn't guess what day of the week it was, he was gonna rip me out of the tent again and mace me and haul me. In the people's words, they were gonna haul me away for a long time. So I didn't answer them. I said like, I don't think that your questions are a good measure of mental health. You should be able to extrapolate that I am of a sound mind by my ability to speak with you in such a hostile environment. And then suddenly they followed me around for a couple months. I went to eat at a restaurant once and they followed me into the restaurant, blocked the exits, and then sent mental health in again while I'm eating dinner, trying to get me again they wanted to embarrass me in front of the town and like ruin my reputation, and they were hoping to stress me out so that I could be disorderly so they could arrest me. Like if I reacted, they could, any type of reaction they could technically classify as disorderly. And then
because there's all kinds of them together and you're by yourself.
Yeah. So that's what they tried to do that. Eventually I started getting better with like the legal terms, and I went to court and told them what happened, and then the body cam footage has disappeared.
Right.
So I don't know.
And then because your cell phone, you couldn't really record, well, videotape would have been nice, but you could have actually possibly recorded stuff.
I have some of it. Like I have a little bit of the end of the interaction where they I didn't get the first part.
Right.
But at least, and I didn't get the one where they came back the first time with the mental health when he threatened me with violence.
Wow. You understand where I'm going. If you had anything like that, that would have thrown him right into the fireplace.
I've got.
Hello.
Well, got most of what I had to do taken care of.
That's a good sign.
Okay, I just didn't want to. No, that one thing sticking out in the aisle there.
I got you. I appreciate it, man. How's that?
It's like, hey, my dad's got a violin, and Jay Willis Pratt used to be one of my neighbors, so I know what's in them things.
I got these donuts I don't want. You want one?
May as well, yeah.
Got me on the shoulder behind.
Wait, he hit you?
No, he
just tapped you. He just tapped you on the shoulder.
Shoulder and never said a word.
Yeah, you should have known better than to do that. I mean,
And I hit him once, and he was laid out on the floor.
Freaking Nazi. Can't be tapped on the shoulder. Good Lord and Savior Adolf. What, in the 80s, was it Nazi or was it gone?
Oh, you're not supposed to use that. The other
Now,
word
over in Germany, like, it's supposed to be like a forbidden word.
Right,
But the
you're
problem is, like, the Nazis are back stronger than ever, especially after not people don't realize.
The Elon thing?
Do you remember the other word you're not supposed to call them? That actually give you jail time for saying this to somebody?
What?
Swine.
Swine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you call them a pig. And if you call them a pig, now I told this one girl's landlord, he was a Nazi swine.
Was he?
Oh, I put my hands behind my back. I was hoping he'd take a swing.
Yeah.
He wouldn't.
I've been in like maybe less than 10 fights, but it's hard to avoid sometimes. I was at the motel program up in Keysville in 2022. There was this. I set up a poker, screaming at me. I do it again. And I'm holding him up like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Do you want me to kick you, bro?" He's like, "Let me up." So that I didn't do it. I was about to, honestly, I don't know, maybe. I was gonna kick his teeth into his skull, which I don't think I should have to do it. I got like an inch from him. Somebody tackled me out of the way.
Yeah.
The next day, that girl brought him. They were fighting, and she walked away, like stormed off. And she stopped outside my door
Yeah.
to see if, she wanted to start something. So they're fighting outside, and I just opened the door. I woke up. I walked out. I said, "Come in." Made her get in the room, locked the door. I was like, "You guys need a break. I'm not doing it today." And he was kicking and slamming on the door, screaming at me. I realized that she got right on my bed, and she had like this big smile on her face. I was
Called the courthouse today.
Yeah.
Called up. He's like, "Come to find out." Called the courthouse today.
Yeah.
Called up. He's like, "Come to find out." Problems processing the paperwork for what happened last month.
What happened?
So I was at the law, and they agree like what they know like the state of Vermont and other states, including the feds, can verify I got a visual disability, meaning I can't drive.
Yep.
And they are working with make sure that they can either get me there or work on an alternate in case shit happens. The problem is the way they got it's like these people here, they don't understand simple communications. And second's like people at the law school, they're thinking the same thing the town has, that it's got to have something to do with the protest and what was going on last month. Because me and other people, we never had any of those problems until that protest early in June.
Wait, what happened?
No, like those protests they were having last month?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like first what happened is like this one weirdo who had just moved into my neighborhood, like he was calling me a pedophile. It's like I ended up pulling out a buck knife and the mace on him.
Yeah.
It's like the cops said, "Hey, I was in the right," because we talked with the town manager and the whole town. They're like, I'm not a sex offender. What happened in April was some pedophile in Rhode Island contacted the New Hampshire ACLU trying to do something in support of all the students up in the Northeast.
Yeah.
Because I've had trouble with this fucker before. I went to prison 12 years ago because of that bastard. Yeah, they lied to me and other people went to jail.
Yeah.
So I was collating all the info, sent to the town, but I did it from one of the town library computers, and it set off the software. So I had to explain to the staff there before I talked to the town. It's like, look, I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to warn you about a pedophile from out of state who's trying to do something. I mean, Vermont understood right away. It's like, I'm warning of a threat. This person poses a danger to the community.
Yeah.
It's like if they're contacting about students, I mean, they're probably setting them up to diddle them. But New Hampshire, it's like they got these weird procedures. So they weren't able to process it in a timely. So
Could you drop me at exit 4?
Yep.
All right.
I knew you had a lot of stuff, so I was planning on it.
I appreciate it, man.
yeah, so what happened was like they clarified, like the town could they told the police like, look, I'm not a sex offender. What happened in April was me just notifying them of a sex offender from outside of the community. I mean,
Yeah, they mistook them for you saying you were one. You were talking about the other guy. They thought you were talking about yourself.
Yeah. So that was like this fucking like the cops had to clear like, no, you can't be calling 911 on this guy no more. And then when that happened in June, right a few days after the protest, when I had my groceries with me,
Yep.
like I'm facing that fucker. It's like, yeah, go on, call the cops. Like they're on their way. They're gonna tell you're gonna be the one in trouble. And one of his buddies charged right at me. I pulled out the pepper spray.
Yep.
Bastard hit me right on my right side where I had the groceries.
Yep.
Hit me right in the glasses. I went and started kicking. I started pulling. As soon as he started kicking me when I was down, I pulled out the buck and I backed off. And then when the cops showed up, the sucker pulled the classic Providence cop trick. So I'm thinking this is how that's basically where like if the cops are there, you're more likely to get assaulted. It's like if it makes it really work, you wouldn't have ran out and tried to go through 4 cops to fight me.
Yeah.
It took 4 cops to get this fucker under control. Then the following Sunday, was the day after, Sunday after the protest, that big one they had. I'm walking in town. Same fucker tried to jump me again, but this time I had the bear spray. I used the bear spray at 10 feet. But this bastard goes crying to the cops saying I hurt him. They cited me for simple assault. And they didn't even think to tie the two incidents together. And the courts even acknowledged I have no record in Vermont for anything. Not even for like a traffic violation or jaywalking or littering. So what's the problem? And we're thinking, because like, the cops have been like, we did. Like they didn't think the collating together. Like I have to keep carrying the bear spray on me because the fuckers like that.
What was he doing up here?
That's what I want to know. Because like, it's like if you were in the motel program like me, it's like like the way the government.
Oh, you think he came for the motel program?
I came through. Yeah, I was in the motel program too. That's how I got my place.
Yeah.
Because part of it is like the way they set it up in 2023 was to make sure that you're like if you get a voucher, you're not a danger to the community.
Yeah.
And this fucker didn't go through the program like we did.
I see what you mean. That's tough.
Yeah, because like, they can look at my rap sheet. I mean, everything I got is in Rhode Island. It's all technical misdemeanors. I mean, even I've beaten every felony, no capitals, no domestics, beaten every hate crime.
Yeah.
And I've done most of it pro se.
But they gotta check your mental capability here.
Yeah, because they didn't. Because the thing is, like with the federal case I had, it's like I beat the rap, but it was an unresolved competency. He had to evaluate me again because of what that shrink who fucked up the first time. This bastard's saying that a person can be completely lucid but not competent to manage their own affairs. Now that don't make sense. And that was it. Because the way he got to the First Circuit was the magistrate who made and the judge, because the magistrate did this long-winded response, essentially. But the magistrate also acknowledged that the evaluation was not done properly and mistakes were made across the board. Now, how can you concur with a doctor's conclusion while admitting at the same time they made a lot of mistakes?
How come all my charges in Vermont are nowhere near as scrutinized as that? Like, how did you get them to look so deeply into your cases?
It's like, for instance, like when we were talking about cops.
Yeah.
Like 2008, when I was teaching at Brown, one reason I didn't have to teach there, I got into a fight, like where I ended up fatally injuring a cop and seriously injuring 2 others.
All right.
Like one cop, I stomped his skull so bad, 2.5 years later, he ended up dying. The other cop, I kicked his front teeth out. The other one, I kicked her sternum out.
Like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, then 4 years later, I was the one that smashed up Providence City Hall. I mean, that place is so bad, they call it the city with no pity.
It's a shitty city.
Yeah, we call it that too. I mean, you go to Providence, the first thing that hits you is the smell of sewage.
Yeah.
That's almost like Newark. It's all you smell when you go down around Newark, New Jersey.
It's all in New Jersey.
Yeah.
New Jersey has a smell to it.
Same thing in Rhode Island. It's like so bad in Rhode Island, it just lingers on you.
Yeah.
And the problem is, like when I was in for smashing up City Hall, it's like that's when some of my old pupils from MIT did the marathon bombing.
So is the brother and the younger brother were some of your pupils?
Yeah, they show up at some like talks at MIT. Because like the older brother, I mean, I even sparred with the guy. I mean, the last time I saw him was in September 2012, a few days after my birthday when I had that operation. Because like I'd sparred with him. He saw me walking to that restaurant, Watertown Square, drooling blood because of that operation. Because they had to remove an infection from my jaw. Him and the people there took one look at me. They thought everyone just froze. I mean, the younger brother,
The younger brother drove over the older brother with a car, didn't he?
Yeah. part of it was like the younger, but like he's the younger one. Jahar. He was one of those guys like you wouldn't even know who he was. He was such like a mellow, nondescript guy. But the older one, I mean, Tamerlan, he was one of those guys that would fight at the drop of a hat.
Because he's the one that kept going overseas and supposedly meeting with the Taliban. That's the way they made it sound, anyway.
Now that's a bunch of bullshit.
But you understand, that's what they were saying, broadcasting on TV.
Yeah, it's like half it they couldn't. Like when I was last down there in June, and I made that video because that restaurant where we used to hang out, it just got shut down, and there's new people moving in there, but they still got the signs from when that place had been around for so long. But part of it was, it's like, if you know Watertown Square, then you know what restaurant I'm talking about. You got all these little wannabe tough guys and wannabe experts. It's like, all right, if you know anything about the Tsarnaevs in Watertown, name that restaurant. And if you can't do it, shut up. Because something like that, that's not multiple choice. You either know the neighborhood or you
either
don't.
know it or you don't, yeah.
Because like the one kicker about that restaurant was, before that happened with me at City Hall and the bombing, that restaurant did not have halal certification. It did when I got out and after the bombing. Now, what does that tell you? And I even showed the menus to Homeland, because the Justice Department didn't want to listen to me, so I contacted Homeland Security because they know me a lot better. And they even admitted something like that. There's something going on over there.
Right? So are you headed back to the office, or were you headed this time?
Nah, I just headed downtown.
She was headed downtown. I knew. I didn't figure you were headed back by Shaw's.
Nah, I already got my gross. Yeah, my over at Shaw's, man. I was showing them that shoot from the other day. Because that guy in the wheelchair, as soon as I said somebody had a phony service dog, he wanted to know about it.
The last time I just went up to the VA, must have been somebody popular that was there in front of me. They backed out when you go by the first building there. They backed out a parking spot there. Then they were driving about 7 miles an hour, so they got the speed bumps, and they were coming to complete stops to go over them. And then every time you saw somebody by a crosswalk or walking on the sidewalk, the guy was rolling his window down and stopping and talking to him. It's like,
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that. It's like with those cases, like what's going on, and they bring that up in Vermont. We can point out that one of the select board members, she knows that doctor from my federal case who did the reevaluation. And that's one reason I was able to beat the charges and get out of there. And it's like this older generation, they get it. It's like any of us who grew up with a military background or in military communities, we know it's like you expect the best out of everyone, people to be smart. Like for that doctor who did the first evaluation to act the way he did, and complain about my reaction to him, I mean, you act like a retard, you get treated like a retard.
I knew somebody that did that pretty much. You must say, like, act like a retard or whatever. This guy asked me one time to take him to court in White River. And I said, well, you need a ride home? He says, I doubt it. If you know what I mean.
I have to go back to Rhode Island to handle deals down there for family valuables and banking and whatnot, because of what my stepdad did. One day, because they have to change the law in Vermont because I mean, it's like the people down there, I mean, they ought to name that state retarded, and not, because these petty people are so stupid, you gotta get physical with them right away because they can't be reasoned with. It's like the spray I got on me here. Like one reason I got the bag covered. Now, it's like when I went to Rhode Island in June, just for a few days, I'm not even in the state an hour. Some scrub starts grabbing from me like, hey, get away from my bag. Like they start playing with it, so they pick up the bear spray and they accidentally set it off, nailed themselves. This is how stupid they are in Rhode Island.
Wow. When they were handing out brains, they thought they took said trains. They took the 915 up.
I mean, that state is imploding so bad it's not even funny.
You got your own place now, though?
Yeah, over on White River.
That's not bad.
It's like for 10 years, I was floating around the whole Northeast. I still got the camp on tribal land in Rhode Island, and like I got so much in storage because of what happened to me. It's that stepdad of mine down there. It's like all the family in the Northeast, we got it all concentrated in that one part of Rhode Island because it's so much and it's so easy. It's like, and in everyone in that neighborhood, they know me.
Yeah.
It's like anyone who's anyone. It's like, I mean, September, a few days after my birthday, I'm down there. Some bum tried to start shooting me who knew me from prison. I'm like, hey, I don't even want to talk. I didn't even want to talk. This guy was just running his mouth. It's like, you know what they want. It's like, I don't want to deal with that. Runs right at me. I just faced him right there and started crying like a little bitch.
I almost had to make someone right before the bus got here.
Where, in White River or?
Yeah, I was right by Haven. You know where Haven is?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was on the other side waiting for the bus. I had all this stuff. I look up and there's a guy shirtless. He's got, I mean, I don't think that heroin makes you violent, like necessarily makes you violent, but he had like the markings on him. He had like, something was up. He was like,
on the wrist.
Yeah,
not only that,
he was looking at me like this.
Yeah,
he was looking at me like this.
Really?
He wouldn't stop, and he kept like shirtless, wearing boxers on his bike, and he kept. There was something. I don't know if it was me because there was those two kids that were there at the stop.
Yeah.
They drank like there was half a, one of those box wines from Walmart, the little ones.
Yeah.
They were drinking that. I thought maybe they wouldn't have let him into the Haven if he had that with him. So he probably stored it and he was trying to get in. But he kept looking at me and looking at my stuff. And I have an injury.
Yeah, that's another reason. Like,
I can't fight right now.
Yeah, it's like, this is how bad my left leg is.
I got my own.
Like, tell me, like, that's another reason I got trouble moving. It's like, I've had it.
What the hell is that?
That's what we're trying to figure out because.
It looks like bath salts, bro.
No, because what happened was, like, I've had this and both legs from the knees down have been bad since April of 2014.
Yeah.
But, like, it was getting better. All of a sudden, it took a turn for the worse. And here's the thing, like, what they told me at the Haven, there is a new street drug that's out there.
Crocodile?
No, Crocodile's been out for a decade. I know what that is.
What do you mean? Not fentanyl.
No, this is like some kind of fentanyl mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like so bad it leaves a weird odor, and it may have me and other people been having trouble walking.
That Fenty smell.
Yeah. Hey,
don't do that shit, bro.
Hey, I never do it.
You got your life ahead of you, man. Nice to meet you. I'm
Casey.
Casey.
It's like what was your name?
Casey.
Hey, catch you around.
Catch you around, man.
Yeah, it's like I said. I mean, I don't do drugs. I mean, no, because like the drugs they gave me when I was in the joint, that was the shit that they weren't supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
That's how bad these doctors are.
Hey, take care.
Hey, see you around. Falls well, bro.
All right.
You guys falls well.
There. I left you off right here if you know what I mean. This is the last stop, so As far as you know, I let you out here,
Sometimes I'm a lot like that guy, but I tell the truth.
right? Well, he just keeps right going. That's when I actually come. My father had one of those in his backyard, right next to his porch. He's waving. He wants me to take my bike and pull it over next to his car, which I drove back and forth through there for a week. But just before I left, he asked me to go down and get his reel with his garden hose onto it and stuck it right next to the grill. And now you need to come over here and park behind my car. I said, well, there's not enough room. Oh yeah, there is. You've been driving through here. I said, yeah, but that reel wasn't there. Oh, there's plenty of room. So I went over. I was like this far from hitting my bearing on the side of the garage, where I actually bumped my rear view mirror on the right side. But I could just readjust that, no big deal. And I caught his roller for the garden hose with my rear foot peg and pulled it in half. I said, I told you there wasn't enough room. Well, when you tell them something, you don't listen. So I said, well, I was just worried about the paint job on my bike. I said, I didn't hurt anything on the paint job. I just caught you with a foot peg.
Mhm.
And then I told you there wasn't enough room. That was the next statement.
Yeah. We got it going on here.
Well, they got a
Blueberries.
little table there.
Blueberries.
Blueberries.
Blueberries are in season right now.
They probably had a bunch of baskets because they had the sign up there taking, pick your own blueberries. So
Yeah.
maybe somebody went and picked a bunch of them and they're trying to sell them, make a little bit of money off them. You never know.
I bet they do too.
No, you know they're all out, just like Saturday morning when that black bear went across the road in front of me.
How big?
I had to been about 400 pounds.
400 pounds.
And usually they don't move very fast, but I guess because my bike's a little loud, it actually went to a trot going across this by the state park there just before you go up to Rutland.
Yep.
But it was a pretty swampy area right there and went right across the road. So I got whatever, it's good for you. In the meantime, I got somebody almost tailgate me on the dock end with a car with a thing on top of it, doing camping or whatever. So I just touched my front brakes, my brake light would go on. Just because I gotta slow down because I definitely don't want to hit a bear on a motorcycle.
No, you don't.
Then what are they going to do if I hit them on a motorcycle? They're going to say, oh, look at him laying on the ground. I got free lunch.
Yeah. I saw there's no bears at my cabin.
Right.
I saw one at night, like they wander up.
Right.
Every now and then. I threw all my trash out of the cabin, left it on the side.
Right.
So it's just like a huge pile of trash out there. So I thought it was like a raccoon.
Right.
I turn on my flashlight. I think it would be cool to get like a video of it. It's a big bear.
Wow.
I don't know. Like the only time I've seen like a full-size black bear was when I was young.
Right. And they didn't feel threatened because if they feel threatened, they'll stand right up on their hind legs.
It didn't stand up on its legs. It just walked to like near a tree. Like it got into the tree line.
Right.
So I have this big metal hoe. I chucked it at the cement floor of the cabin. It echoed, and then it took off. But I've come back, and there's definitely a smell in the cabin. It takes my bread, ripped my tent up.
Oh, ripped your tent up too?
Because I'm lazy, man. I'll like eat my snacks, and then I'll just leave it in the
tent.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think, and I don't.
So I destroyed your tent because I wanted to go in there for the snacks. I could smell food in there.
Yeah, but it's not. It's just like one. It didn't get in. It just clawed at it. But I still went and got another tent anyway.
Right?
I don't know if it's gonna be back. I'm surprised we haven't seen. People are seeing a lot of bobcats. Oh, yeah, that's the story. So there's a bunch of mice in my cabin, and there's like last year there was about 40, and they would run through. They would live like outside, and they'd all run through at once, in like a line, which is cool. Now there's like a tiny one right outside the door, and there's one in the roof area. So they're a pain. They make noise. They smell. I don't know what to do about it. They're right above where I sleep. One night I hear.
You do not like the smell of peppermint.
Of what? Peppermint?
Peppermint.
All right, I'll remember that.
And you need to put it on like cotton balls or like little pieces of bad material.
Yeah.
And just put cotton balls. If you know where they're coming from, stick cotton balls and peppermint onto it. Because people will tell you mothballs, that doesn't bother them. Mothballs, they don't care if they go out and lay right next to mothballs, it doesn't bother a place.
I don't know. I'm pretty far in the woods. There's not like a property that close.
Right.
But one night I heard a noise. I turned my flashlight on and looked up, and there was a giant white Maine Coon sitting in the doorway just watching me, and then took off. The next night there's just like 2 house cats.
Right.
So they're here. The mice must be coming from another property, and the cats are following them back.
The cats will take them out.
I hear them at night. They'll like grab one, and I'll hear the mice like calling out to its family as it gets taken into the woods.
Right.
So I think at least they're thinning
You
the.
don't want to hurt the cats. You want to let them take the place away.
Yeah, I don't know how to get them to feel comfortable enough to come in the cabin.
Now, like last night, is kind of this morning. All I could hear was there must have been deer, but there was toy dogs all over the place. You could hear them hollering at each other in the pack.
Yeah.
And of course, our little dog thinks she's wandering around. It's like, yeah, what are you going to be, a snack? I thought that was your bike. That was a bike.
It's been here a while.
That bike was actually laying over here on the side earlier. Yesterday.
Somebody lived at the park and ride and fixed it up. Now there's a problem with the brakes and the chain.
You got problems with your brakes too, you said.
Somebody just went by and unscrewed them.
Right.
I screwed them back.
Yeah, but after you wrecked.
Yeah.
No,
I didn't show you. I didn't even show you where I wrecked. Let me put this stuff over, and it'll be a couple trips. I know what you mean.
No, I was just saying, I thought you were going to want to show me where you wrecked this. Was that you really bottom of the hill, you got right by the church there. Right?
I almost hit that.
That's when you landed on your shoulder and stuff. You may have hit pretty hard and then went right a little bit.
But it doesn't hurt as bad as I thought. It's just like pins and needles. I'm on like heavy. I don't remember the name of the hill. I'm on something. You get my bike.
Hey, take it easy, Casey.
You too, bro. All right.
We'll see you next time.
All right. Let's see if I got everything. I need a break. What the fuck are you doing? Every day it's something. Look. What the fuck are you doing here? Wasp? What the fuck are you doing here, Wasp? Hey, somebody subscribed. The True Op Louie. What the fuck? What the fuck? Welcome to my world now, bitch. You'll be schizophrenic by tomorrow, Louie. I'm really tired, man. Look at my grocery low. Hauling oats out here. That bird thought it was really funny. You heard him? That guy. I don't feel normal. How am I gonna do this, then? Birds are communicating in Morse code. Okay. Cannot leave anything of value, and I also cannot leave anything at all. But so we're gonna pack mule this. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna pack mule this. We're going to. Oh god, that's a big wasp. Wasp. Okay. You shut your whore mouth, bird. Okay. They're all NPCs, man. Literally fucking real. Those guys were playing a game of who could bullshit the most and hide sneaky little subtext metaphors about what's really going on. Because they're spiritual. He said, Brian said to the NPC that I didn't steal from him. Hello. This one's fucking huge. It's a large butterfly. Oh, today, you know what I'm saying? They might try to rob me. No, I'm good. Something feels off. Really half-assed this adventure, man. I did this whole adventure as a low testosterone normie. Instead of an epic king on a conquest. Now that they are gone, that happens, there has to be some form of divine judgment, right? Like, that guy was obviously an energy. The guy that I was trying to be nice with started bragging to the energy vampire about how he had convinced me that we were friends, so I didn't steal from him and that he could steal from me. Butterfly right to left. And the cool part about looking retarded and not saying much is that people think that I'm retarded. The cool part about being retarded is that you're retarded. There's eggs. Man, I told my ex's current boyfriend that she called me and wanted me to sort of like an interview for a sneaky link. She has a man that says that he's going to marry her, and she Dude, I'm putting it on the arm that was broken. Okay. I think Juice WRLD's music sucks. I think Juice WRLD's music sucks. I think that people that love Juice WRLD's music are drug addicts. You can wave a stick in front of them and they'll go, "Oh my God. Incredible." That's also makes you case standard. It really is, right? But you know what? It might be that they identify with the rappers because the rappers themselves are drug addicts. So when a rapper is able to produce something of a 7th grade education, I'm so fucking smart. That guy really did fuck with my, he really did mess with my energy. I just talked to nothing for 20 minutes. What? I didn't mean to delete all of Louie's messages. I timed out Louie. I timed out Louis on accident. Yeah. Do you want to see me have to transcend this hill? No. Who gives a fuck? Leave it.